The Duggar family is facing another terrifying moment, and this time it hits close to the heart. Abby Duggar, beloved wife of John-David Duggar, has been rushed to the hospital while pregnant. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Reports say her condition quickly worsened, and now both she and the baby are being closely monitored. The situation has become critical, and emotions are running high across the Duggar household. Abby's sudden health scare has sent shockwaves through the large Duggar family, many of whom have experienced their fair share of medical emergencies and emotional trials. But nothing could have prepared them for this heartbreaking turn of events. Sources close to the family revealed that Abby began feeling extremely unwell earlier this week. What started as routine pregnancy discomfort quickly escalated into something far more serious. Alarmed by her symptoms, John-David wasted no time in rushing her to the hospital, where doctors admitted her for emergency evaluation. Upon examination, it became clear that Abby's condition was far more severe than anyone expected. Medical professionals immediately admitted her to a specialized maternity ward where she could receive round-the-clock monitoring. With her vital signs fluctuating and signs of fetal distress emerging, the doctors made the difficult decision to classify the case as high risk. The baby's condition is reported to be very critical, and every moment counts. The hospital staff is doing everything they can to ensure both Abby and her unborn child are safe, but the uncertainty is weighing heavily on the family. John-David has remained by Abby's side throughout the ordeal. Witnesses say he hasn't left her hospital room except for brief updates to family members. The stress and fear on his face are unmistakable. In a heartfelt moment, John-David was seen holding Abby's hand and praying intensely, asking for divine protection and healing. For a family built on faith, prayer has become the most powerful weapon during this crisis. The rest of the Duggar family has gathered in support. Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar, despite their own personal struggles in recent months, have come together to rally around their daughter-in-law and son. Michelle was seen crying during a hospital visit, visibly shaken by the possibility of losing her grandchild or worse. Jessa, Jill, Jana, and Joy Anna have all visited or called regularly, sending love and strength to Abby. Sources say Jinger and Jeremy Vuolo, currently residing in California, are praying hard and planning a trip if the situation doesn't improve. The entire family is on edge, anxiously waiting for any positive update from the hospital. Social media is also abuzz, with fans flooding the Duggars' pages with prayers and well wishes. Messages like, "Stay strong, Abby," "Praying for healing and strength," and "God is in control," have been pouring in by the hundreds. The outpouring of love and support has been overwhelming, reminding the family that they're not alone during this difficult time. Friends of the couple have also shared their heartbreak. One close friend stated, "Abby is one of the sweetest souls. She's always smiling, always full of joy. To see her in this condition is devastating. We're all praying for a miracle." Doctors continue to monitor Abby closely, running constant tests and trying different treatments to stabilize her condition. They've managed to slightly improve her oxygen levels and are working hard to prevent early labor. While her condition is still labeled critical, small signs of improvement offer a glimmer of hope. The baby, however, remains in a very fragile state. The medical team is walking a tightrope, trying to balance what's best for both mother and child. Discussions of possible emergency delivery have taken place, but doctors are doing everything possible to avoid such a drastic move unless absolutely necessary. Insiders report that Abby is aware of her condition and is scared, but fighting with everything she has. Despite being hooked up to several machines and under strict monitoring, she has managed to stay calm, drawing strength from her husband's presence and faith in God. Family members describe her as incredibly brave during this difficult time. The situation has brought the Duggar siblings closer together. Family differences and tensions have reportedly taken a backseat as everyone focuses on supporting Abby. Even those who have been distant in recent years are now checking in daily, proving that in moments of crisis, family unity still runs deep. Abby and John-David's daughter, Grace Annette, who is only a few years old, is being cared for by extended family during the crisis. Though she may not fully understand what's happening, the absence of her mother has not gone unnoticed. Family members are doing their best to shield her from the emotional turmoil while keeping her surrounded by love. As the hours tick by, the hope for a full recovery grows stronger. The family is clinging to every small sign of progress, every positive update from the medical team, and every prayer sent their way. They know that miracles happen, and they're desperately praying for one. Meanwhile, rumors are swirling about whether the family will go public with the news. The Duggars have historically kept some family matters private, especially when it comes to health. However, given the outpouring of concern and love from fans, many believe they may share an update soon. John-David has not made any public statements yet, but it's clear that his focus remains solely on Abby's recovery and the safety of their unborn child. Those close to him say he's been incredibly strong despite the fear, constantly praying and trusting in God's plan. Michelle and Jim Bob reportedly held a private prayer circle at home, inviting close friends and church members to join them in lifting Abby and the baby in prayer. It's moments like these where the strength of their faith community truly shines. The road ahead is uncertain, but one thing is clear: the entire Duggar family is united in this moment, hoping and praying for a positive outcome. Abby's sudden illness has reminded everyone just how fragile life can be, and how deeply the bonds of love and family matter when it counts most. For fans and followers, the best way to help right now is through prayer, support, and spreading positivity. The Duggar family needs all the love and light they can get. Stay tuned for updates on Abby's condition. We will continue to share the latest news as it develops and keep you informed on this emotional story. Jana Duggar's mom and her younger sisters visited her home shared with husband Stephen Wisman before the couple celebrated Easter Sunday together. A little snippet from this week. I so enjoyed having my mom and some of my sisters visit. They were very kind to help us with several house projects. To finish off their time here, we went out for brunch, coffee, and thrift store shopping. Jana, 35, captioned her post. In the clip, Jana's mother, Michelle Duggar, 58, was getting down to business in full painting gear and helping to renovate the garage, as well as some closet spaces, along with Jana's siblings, Jordan Grace Duggar, 16, and 15-year-old Josie Duggar. It's always the best having family in town. Yay! Jinger Vullo, nee Duggar, wrote in the comments. How fun! So glad they were able to visit you guys. Joy-Anna Forsyth, nee Duggar, echoed. Yay! So fun! Jill Dillard, nee Duggar, replied to Jana's Instagram post. Jana later shared a photo of herself and Stephen, 31, smiling while